So today we're doing something a little bit random and spontaneous, very unlike me. I'm booked in to get my second tattoo. I had one about 5-6 years ago, and it was one I designed myself because I liked how weird it looked upside down as well. But yeah, so it's taken me all this time to actually think of something that I want, and it's going to be something a little bit meaningful as well. We've had a couple of people pass in my family, and I wanted something on my arm for me to remember and buy. So we're all booked in this afternoon at 2:30 with an artist called Binay. I'm sure I've probably got that wrong. At Diamond Heart Tattoo on the Broadway in Bexleyheath, and I am so excited. Let's go. On arrival, I checked in with the guys on the desk and filled out a medical and customer consent form, and then I was shown into the studio. Oh, I love it in here. I watched a couple of other people getting tattoos first while my artist prepared his chair for me. Oh, Binay was fantastic. He took on board all my requests and didn't get mad with me when I asked him if we could reposition the butterfly slightly more over to the right. I'm so picky, but tattoos are permanent. You've got to be happy with them and where they're placed.
There you go. Let me know if you need to break anything, okay?
Here we go. Now at this point, Binay realised I was recording the whole thing and gave me a good idea.
And you take a close-up slow motion and see how the needle moves.
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool.
Intrigued, I asked Binay what's the longest time he's spent working on a tattoo so far. His answer, 8 to 9 hours. Here I'm asking Binay about the best creams that you can use in the early days of getting a tattoo, and the main one that they recommend at Diamond Heart Tattoo is a product called Tattoo Goo. It is actually a really good kit. I bought mine for £15 on Amazon, and it comes with a tube of soap that you can clean your tattoo with, a bottle of lotion, and a revitalising cream and balm pot that helps restore the colours if they start to fade. But I found the lotion actually dried out a lot quicker, so I'm going to continue using a special cream that Bepanthen have now brought out, which is specifically for tattoos, and I just find it adds a lot more moisture to your tattoo whilst you're healing. And here's another little slow-mo for you. There's 6 needles in the gun they use for colouring in tattoos. If you're a little bit squeamish, look away now because there's a little bit of blood coming up in this next clip.
Uh-oh.
It's such a beautiful colour that he picked. Blue is one of my favourite colours, and this is just so vibrant. I love it. It really is fascinating watching the artist's work. On Monday evening, I actually sat and deleted hundreds and hundreds of videos and pictures off of my phone, and still didn't have enough memory to capture him adding the white to the tattoo. I was gutted, but at least I was able to film the rest. Bizarrely, the only time my body reacted to the pain was at this point, when my left eye started watering. A few more jabs of colour and we were done. Just like I did with my first tattoo, I had to get a photo with Binay. He was such a happy, lovely, friendly guy. I really recommend him. Eek, now this is the bit I dread. Cleaning the tattoo for the first time. Ugh. You have to make sure to clean your hands thoroughly beforehand. As my arm was feeling quite tender, I cleaned some scissors and carefully cut through the microporous tape and cling film that Binay had wrapped around my arm. As you can see, where the tattoo has been covered up, plasma, blood and ink has built up and covered the tattoo. Plasma is part of the skin's natural healing process, so this is quite normal, even if it does look quite gross. Next, we had to lather up some unscented soap and gently clean the tattoo. My arm's very tender at this point. Once clean, you then have to just gently rinse the soap off. You must try not to submerge it into water, as this can apparently expose the tattoo to harmful bacteria in the water and leave you open to infections. They also advise that you don't bathe with a new tattoo, you take showers instead, as it can cause the body to reject the ink. Now time to add the lotion. I decided to use the Bepanthen tattoo lotion. It's slightly thicker than the lotion that comes in the tattoo goo pack, but as you can see, it's very greasy, is that the word? I don't know, but it adds a lot more moisture and the tattoo doesn't feel as tight. And here it is. Doesn't it look gorgeous? It's a shame you have to go through the scabbing phase. Now, before I give you an update, there is a reason why I have a Stetson and a lasso on my bedroom wall. Not kinky. It's coming up in a future video. But it's been 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, 3 days since I had my tattoo. I'm not going to lie, it's been a tricky couple of days. My arm did swell up a little bit, and it kind of, I did get a bit worried at one point because the swelling and the redness went right down to my elbow. But some ice cubes and an ice pack took the swelling down, and it is feeling much better today. Tattoo still feels a bit tight and a bit tender, but today is the first day I can probably say that it feels more normal than the other days. It's healing well. I noticed last night when I was washing it, some of the lighter blue bits came off, but it's normal. As it heals your scab, it scabs up the tattoo scabs, so yeah, so it's quite normal. It may mean that I'll have to go and pay Binay another visit, or someone a visit, just to touch it up once it's healed, but other than that, it's healing fine. And can you see it? There we are. It's healing fine, and I'm just continuing to use the tattoo goo wash, and then I put the Bepanthen tattoo cream on it. It just it feels a lot more comfortable with the Bepanthen, I'm not going to lie. The actual lotion that came in the tattoo kit, goo kit, it just absorbed too quickly, and I didn't want to keep applying it or touching it. I didn't want to do that, so I've just been washing it 4 times a day and applying the old Bepanthen, and hopefully by this time next week most of the scabs will have dropped off and I'll just have a pretty little butterfly on my arm. So yeah, obviously tattoos aren't for everyone. My brother has a full sleeve, that's not going to be me. it takes me too long to decide on anything for one. But no, it's just, you know, that mine means something. Love to me is the root of everything and what everything should be done with. So it's a constant reminder on my arm. And I now have my butterfly to remember all my aunts and uncles that have passed. So I do have ideas for one that I'd like to get on this arm, but I'm not in any rush. Yeah, if you're thinking about getting a tattoo, make sure you make up you've got a solid image and you're definite on what you want on you, because they are permanent. You know, and also don't just go out there and get tattooed with anything, any old sausage on your arm. You know, think about it. Make sure it means something. I always find something's much more interesting if it's got a story behind it. So think about what you want and then go out there and get it. You know, if you've always wanted one, my mum's always wanted one. She keeps saying she wants Yosemite Sam. So I actually bought her some transfers off of eBay the other day, so she can actually stick one of them on, because I don't think she'd ever be brave enough to get a real one. But you know, if it's something you've been thinking about, maybe start small. See how you feel with the pain and everything. You know, you're only here once. YOLO and all that jazz. Thanks for joining me on my tattoo journey. It's taken me 6 years to get here for my second one, but it's been brilliant. And I've met some new people, very talented people along the way as well. So, if you would like to see more, I can't guarantee it's always going to be as exciting as this, but if you'd like to see more, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, tell them to come along. You never know what's going to pop up on here. And I shall see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.